Okay, hello everyone. Today I will present about process of building up a grading system. So my name is Wong Hao Kit. So now I will start my presentation. So for this presentation, I will cover three methodologies. The first one, I will cover flowchart of the program. Second, I will cover explanation to all important steps. And third one, I will do demonstration of the program result. So this is my flowchart. It is important for us to develop our flowchart before we start writing our code. It is because that by having a flowchart, it can provide us a direction on what we need to do when we are coding. So my flowchart will start with a start, and then it will request input for quiz out of 10 marks to the user. So the user will input the mark for the quiz. So it will check for this. It will check is the mark for quiz is within the range of 0 to 10 or not. So if no, it will output invalid quiz input. And after that, if no, it will output invalid quiz input, and it will connect to here, and it will add. It will connect to this, and
meaning program close up.
So if yes, it will proceed to the next one of assignment. It will request input for assignment out of 100 marks. So it will also the same check is the mark within the range of 0 to 100 or not. If no, it will also output invalid assignment input and then connect to the line and end. So if yes, it will proceed to request input for midterm out of 100 marks. So it will also filter is the input within the range of 0 to 100 or not. So if no, it will also output invalid midterm input. If yes, it will request input for the final exam, which is the last one out of 100 marks. So the same, it will filter is it within the range of 0 to 100 or not. If no, it will output invalid final exam input. If yes, it will continue to this one. This is the next part. So this part is about calculation part. So just now the user input quiz, assignment, midterm, final examination. For quiz, it will divide 10 and times 10. For assignment, it will quiz divide 10 times 10 and save in input 1. For assignment, it will divide 100 times 40 and save in input 2. For midterm, it will divide 100 times 20 and save in input 3. For final examination, it will divide 100 times 30 and save in input 4. So this calculation is to calculate the grading mark. So after that, we have the input 1, input 2, input 3 and input 4. They add up together equal to the grading mark. So after that, we get the grading mark. Now this process is to find the grade and GPA based on the grading mark we get just now, and also output the result to the user. So the first one, it will filter is the GM within the range of 80 to 100 or not. If yes, it will output the grading mark, grade A, and also GPA to the user. And then it will connect to this line. This line is connect to ask the user they want to continue for other subject or not. Okay.
So the final process is to get GPA.
This process is to get the grade and GPA.
Okay.
This process is to find the grade and GPA based on the grading mark we get just now from here. The grading mark here from here. Okay. So if did not meet the condition here, it will come to this GM within the range 75 or 79 or not. If yes, it will output the grade and also the GPA. If no, it will ask again the next condition 70 to 74 or not for the GM. If yes, it will output the grade and the GPA. If no, it will continue to another condition. The GM is within the range of 65 to 69 or not. If yes, it will output the grade and GPA. So the same process for another two is the same process until here is the last condition. GM within the range of 50 and 54 or not. And then the same, if yes, it will output the grade. If no, then this is the last option. It will output grade F and GPA 0.00. And then or they will connect to this line and come to here. Continue for another subject or not. So if yes, this one will connect to here. And then start the entire process again.
F stand for? F stand for?
Which one?
Yeah, F stand for what?
F stand for what?
Fail, is it?
Oh, grade F, is it? Fail. Okay, after that, if they don't want to continue, end.
Okay.
So now I will cover the method I use for every step, and I will explain it. First, I include iOS stream because it provides function C out and C in. Next, I include IO manipulation because it provides function set position. Because later I want to get the precise value for the GPA. And I also include using namespace STD to let my computer know the code for C out and C in and which namespace they are defined. And then I have main to let the program return 0 after n because 0 is the starting point of the next programming. For my declaration,
why the same description? Where you get that from? Google. Starting point from next programming sama. Okay.
For my declaration, I have double and character. For double, I declare quiz, assignment, test, final, input 1, input 2, input 3, input 4, GM and GPA because they are numbers. For character, I have grade and continue because they are character.
Right, okay. Why you did not use integer?
Which integer?
The one? The first one, why you not use integer?
Which one?
Why use double? Why you use double? Why you did not use INT?
Because they are number.
Integer
and they have the decimal after that.
Okay.
For integer cannot.
Okay.
Right. Next, I have system CLS. This one is for clearing screen purpose, and if the user wants to continue for another subject later, the old information will not be there, so it makes things more organized. After, I have this one. Okay, for the first line and the third line is the same for designing, and then for this is to display the welcome message to the user. After that, I have please key in your mark for following assessment. This one is for remind the user to key in the mark. And then the second one is to remind the user to key in. Now is the time to key in the mark for the quiz. And the quiz is out of 10 marks. And then the user, for line 3, it will give the user to input the value of the quiz. After that, it will come to this. So it will check is the quiz value input by the user within the range or not, 0 to 10. So if not meet the requirement, the program will ask the user to try again by see out invalid quiz input, please try again. So this one is the next condition. For assignment, it's the same process. So first line is also display the reminder, and line 2 is for user to input, and line 3 is to check within the range or not. So if not meet the condition, it will ask the user to try again. Invalid assignment input, please try again. Okay, if meet the condition, it will come to midterm test. So the first one is also display the reminder, midterm test 100 mark. And then the second line is for user to input, and the third line is to check is it within the range or not. So if not meet the requirement, it's the same one, they ask to try again. And then this is the last one, final examination is the same process, and this one is the same process. After that, come to the calculation part. Just now I already covered already. It's the same process.
Why the final blue color?
This one I also don't know.
Okay. Jeffrey, why the blue color? Why final is blue color?
Copy and paste quick.
Mana?
Screenshot ini.
Okay.
This one after this. C out and apa ni? C out.
Wah, so fast mana?
After that it will C out and L and look. Okay. This one function is to insert a new line and also function the string.
Okay. Next.
This one is the same as the slash and n one insert new line. Now this is the next stage This is for displaying mark in percentage, grade, and also GPA based on the grading mark to the user. Okay. So just now we get the grading mark, right? We get the grading mark from here. Okay. Now it will come to here and check is the grading mark within the range or not, 80 to 100. If yes, it will save the GPA 4. And then third line is for designing, and then it will display the grading mark in percentage and the grade A and also the GPA. So set position there is to set the decimal precision of 14 points value. Okay. After that, come to the second condition, if not meet the requirement. So else is included. So that just now didn't meet the condition, previous condition. This is the new condition to check is it belong to here. So it will filter the grading mark is within the range of 75 to 79 or not. If yes, it will save the GPA 3.67. And then also it will display the GM, the grade, and also the GPA to the user. So this one is the next condition. Same thing.
Okay.
So I will not cover this. It's the same thing.
How many conditions in total?
8 conditions.
8 conditions. From A until F.
A until F. Okay.
Okay.
With 6 conditions, 7 conditions. So this one is the last condition. Okay.
This one supposed to tell you that they are failed.
They are failed.
Fail.
With F.
Okay.
After that, everything, if we ask the user to if they want to try again on F, continue for another subject or not. So the line one is to display, do you want to continue for another subject, yes or no? So for the line 2 is to let the user input. If they want to continue, they input Y. If they don't want, they will input the N. Either the Y is big capital or small capital or something. The N also the same. Okay, after I have this do while, so I put entire process inside the middle. So if the user key in the Y, this is yes, they want to try, want to continue for another subject. The program will repeat again. So the thing will repeat again if the user got key in Y and Y, the big capital Y and small capital Y.
The middle one, what we call that? The middle one.
The middle
the straight, two lines
this one.
No. That one. Okay. This one. Yeah. That one. What we call that?
This one got 2.
Okay, we have listen. We got and, we got off, we got not. This one is
off.
Okay, right.
Also and also same. The continue is equal to Y or equal to Y. Or equal to Y and equal to Y. Basically that's
equal to uppercase Y or
lowercase
Y.
Yes.
Right.
So after that, this one is also the same. If the continue not equal to big capital Y and not equal to small letter Y.
This one ada middle apa? This one?
Which one?
Mana middle?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, this one is S.
Okay, good.
And then, if not equal to Y and Y, it will display the thank you message. Thank you for using Peninsula for this grading system. Okay. After, I will have have written 0 because it is a exit status of the program. Okay, now I will show my programming result. Okay, this one I test full mark for every assessment and I get accurate result. You see? For the quiz 10 mark, I key 10 mark. Assignment 100, I key 100. Midterm is 100 mark, I also key 100. Final also the same. So I get 100% grade A GPA 4, which is correct. For here, I enter N, which is no. The thank you message will come out. Okay. This one I testing half mark for every assessment, and I also get accurate result. Okay. You see, I input all the mark is half of it of the full mark, and then I get 50% grade C GPA is no. This one I testing wrong input, the program will ask to try again. You see for here, assignment 100 mark, I key in 101, which is more than the 100. Then it will output invalid assignment input, which is correct again. Okay, for learning outcome, now I will say what I learned from this. So I learned that always keep checking of the declaration. If any error mentioned in the application. So because I noticed most of the time I have error issue, it's due to my problem in my declaration part. So I just need to tweak it a little bit, and my program will have no problem, can run successfully. So the second thing I learned is the way to use the if-else nested loop. Because before I code, I think the nested loop is very complicated by looking at its structure. So after I learned more about it, I think it is less complicated than before. So the last one, I learned system CLS could actually clear the screens and make the thing more organized. And I also learned the way to use set position. And I know must include I/O manipulation in front of the programming to use it. Okay? Thank you everyone for your patient listening.
Any question?
Any question?
Very good.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Okay. Very good, man.
Very tired.